We have afternoon baseball here at AT&T Park. It will be the Giants and the Rockies as they wrap up this three-game series. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, we always talk about that two-game swing. The Giants have a shot, Mike, to tie this wild card race up, and they'll hand the ball to Matt Cain. It should be fun.
Well, giving the ball to Matt Cain has been fun all year long, and this is a momentum game. The Giants have created that momentum by winning the first two games of the series, and really the pressure is on the Colorado Rockies, and I look forward to Matt Cain putting pressure on the Rockies. You do it very simply by getting ahead in the count, being aggressive early. And the other thing, too, you want to watch in this game today, watch the Giants the first time up against Jason Hamill. Whoever scores first in this game is going to have a big advantage, and hopefully it's the Giants that can do that very thing.
All right. It's a good day to play. No Benji Molina. It'll be Eli Whiteside behind the dish. Lineups, first pitch next. We're at AT&T Park as we get ready for the final game of this series, final game of this homestand. Giants and Rockies. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. It's a little chilly here today. It's 62 degrees. We got winds at 10 miles per hour. The humidity is high and it is overcast. And we will see splashes of sunshine throughout the afternoon. All right, here's the Colorado Rockies lineup. It'll be Gonzalez, his first start in the series, followed by Spilborghs. Good numbers against Cain, including a couple of home runs. Helton, the day off yesterday, back in the lineup. Tulowitzki, Hop. Then it's Stewart, Barmas 7th, Torrealba 8th, Hamill 9th.
All right, what do you say we take a look at the Giants' defense? They'll have Velez, Rowan, and Scherholz. That's your outfield. Renteria, Sandoval on the left side of the infield. Uribe Ishikawa on the right side. Eli Whiteside, he'll be down in the squad, putting down the fingers. For the gentleman on the hill tonight, 6'3", 246-pound, 24-year-old Matt Cain. 27 start, 12-4 on the year. an incredible 2.39 ERA this deep into the season. And with Matt Cain, you're going to see 4 pitches: a fastball, a curveball, a slider, and a changeup, and a lot of confidence.
I like that. Left side, right side, white side.
That's right.
Way to go. Gonzalez hitting at .291 with 8 home runs, 10 driven in, and he lifts this one down the left field line. That'll be foul, and it's a quick 0-2. Interesting numbers when you look at Carlos Gonzalez's numbers. 8 home runs, 19 RBIs. Down low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. You figure a guy that hits 8 home runs is going to have more RBIs than 19. But this guy, he doesn't care one bit.
No, he doesn't care. 10 RBIs, 19 RBIs.
2-2 on the check swing.
That was close. Yeah, you wonder how long is that hot dog going to last?
3 innings.
All right, how did he go? Close. Let's put it this way: if they'd have rung him up, he wouldn't argue.
3-2 with Spilborghs and then Helton. Rockies have lost 4 in a row. They won that dramatic win in extra innings on Monday. The next night they beat the Dodgers. Here's the payoff to Gonzalez, and he walked it. They will take a lot of pitches, these Rockies.
They will. They take more pitches than any other team in the National League.
Here's Spilborghs. Spilborghs hitting .258. Had a series earlier in the year against the Giants with Cain on the mound. He hit a couple of home runs. It was a Saturday afternoon. And a strike called by home plate umpire Chad Fairchild. The Rockies on the road are 36-32, so they are over 500 on the road. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. They are 5 games under 500. However, in competition with games in the National League West. Quick toss to first, and these 2 teams have played 14 games, and they've both won 7 games.
Anymore, every time these 2 teams get together, you expect that game to be a classic. I mean, that's how it's seen at least the last 6 times. 4 over in Colorado in the first 2 of this one.
Gonzalez goes, and it's foul back.
Oh yeah,
It's getting smaller.
Talking with a mouthful, not a problem.
You know, I think he put half of that in his pocket.
He'll save that for the 3rd inning.
For later.
And that's back when, you know what you put on a hot dog? Nothing. Bread and meat. Good to eat.
1-2 to Spilborghs. Gonzalez with 8 steals on the year. He's only been caught once. And he got him.
Blew that one right by him. Spilborghs did a 2-strike adjustment. He tried to get short, and that ball was by him before he pulled a swing out. He'll be thinking about that fastball for a while.
That'll bring up Todd Helton. Helton had a pinch hit appearance in the 9th last night, and he picked up a base hit against Brian Wilson. And the runner goes, and Whiteside's throw is not in time.
I'll tell you, close. We had him at 1-9 last night. His unload time, anything under 2 seconds, is above average. And you can see the route that Carlos Gonzalez took. He went to the outside part of the bag the way you're taught, and that's what enabled him to steal the bag. Good call.
Helton takes a breaking ball for a strike. .323. Helton, that seems to be right where he's at all the time. 12 home runs, 69 driven in. And Helton leans back on that fastball, 1-2.
And you don't even need water at that age. Or milk or a Coke.
Ah, feeling good. Out of play. It stays 1-2.
He's reaching back that last fastball at 96. Kane can do that. He can cruise at 93, 94, and all of a sudden get into a two-strike. And I mean, he can do this in the ninth inning. And he'll go 96, 97 in a two-strike situation with a little add-on velocity.
Look out. And that almost got Rich Dauer.
Well, one of the best rules we've seen come around in a while has been putting helmets on the base coaches. I guarantee Rich Dauer is a little unnerved. That would have hurt.
Out of play again. I mean, if I'm Rich Dauer, I mean, right now, I really don't care where I have to position myself to help that runner out. I'm moving. I'm moving. He's cheating in because that helps the base runner. And
that went right over his head.
And that's where Helton's going to go with a fastball away. On the ground to Ishikawa. Helton's retired. And that'll bring up Tulowitzki. Tulowitzki at 278. 7 home runs. Check that, 23 home runs, 70 RBIs, and against Kane, 7 for 31 with 10 strikeouts. At third is Gonzalez. One ball and one strike. Tulowitzki on Friday night took an 0 for 3. Tulowitzki last night took an 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. High and deep into left center field. I don't believe anybody's going to catch this one. It's off the wall. And Tulowitzki's got an RBI double, and it's 1-0 Colorado.
And it's a 2-out RBI double. Those always seem to mean a little bit more. Not a hanger either. He goes down there and gets this breaking ball. He swung through one. Kane trying to go back out there again. Watch the heads down, stay down through the ball. A little idea of the type of power that he has. And it's the Rockies that draw first blood today. Ball hit about halfway up the wall.
Here's Brad Hopp. Brad Hopp last night in the 9th inning broke up the Giants shutout with an opposite field home run off of Barry Zito. Tulowitzki at second. Rockies hadn't scored in this series until Hop hit the home run, and then they scored 2 more after that to make it a 5-3 final. Foul back, 2-1. This was an impressive home run because he went the other way.
Slider from Barry Zito, and really not a hanger, but I just think that Pat Hop was up there looking for that pitch, got it, and just gave you an idea of the type of talent he has as a hitter to go the opposite way out of a ballpark. Impressive at bat.
Two and two.
You see the record of the Rockies when they score best or first. They have the best record in the major leagues, 51-13.
And that is the gentleman that ended up with the ball. So another gentleman brought his glove and it was right in his pocket and he lost it. Two and two to Brad Hop. Outside, 3-2. So for Matt Cain, already a 26 pitch first inning. And he is not out of the woods yet. And he got him to end the inning. A run on one hit, one left. Giants are coming up. Sandoval 4 for 6 in this series with a couple of home runs. Ishikawa 5th, and it's Uribe, Rowand, Whiteside, and then Matt Cain.
Rockies defensively will have Spilborghs, Gonzalez, and Hop. That's your outfield. Tulowitzki and Stewart on the left side of the infield. Marmus and Helton on the right side. Your Vitorial will be doing the catching, and on the hill today for these Rockies will be the big right-hander Jason Hamill, 6'6", 220-pounder out of Port Orchard, Washington. He is 26 years old. His 24th start, came over to the Rockies in April from the Tampa Bay Rays. Got a good fastball, low 90s, hard slider, curveball, changeup combination. And right now, Hamill's thinking, where was that pitch?
Yeah. 275 hitter, Eugenio Velez. And then where was that one? It's 2-0.
Well, it does unnerve you a little bit when in your mind you think you had a strike and the guy doesn't give it to you. But when you throw two pitches that you think you had strikes, you don't get either one of them, then you think it's going to be a long day.
High down the right field line, hop over by the line, and he makes the catch. Velez retired. Here's Renteria.
Yeah, there's some Matt Cain fans. And Randy Johnson bobblehead day. A lot of fans out here today early to make sure that they were amongst the first 20,000 people that were given the bobbleheads.
Renteria hitting .259. Pops this one up. Tulowitzki behind second base. 2 outs. And here's Nate Scherholz. There's only one Giant on this roster that's had a home run off of Jason Hamill, and that's Nate Scherholz. He is 1 for 6 against Hamill, and he takes a first pitch strike. Overall hitting .279. Off his fist as it floats out to right field, and Brad Hopp will come in and put it away. So a nice 1-2-3 inning for Jason Hamill. Matt Cain will come back out. It's 1-0 Rockies.
Have been unbelievable. 8 shutout innings for Lincecum on Friday, 8 1/3 last night for Zito with just 1 run allowed. That was a 9th inning opposite field home run. Tremendous pitching from these two gentlemen, and picked up nicely by the bullpens, and that's our Chevron unsurpassed performance.
And here's Ian Stewart. Stewart hitting .226. 19 home runs, 59 driven in. The first one almost hit him in the foot. He's 2 for 10 in his career against Matt Cain. Inside corner strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Matt Cain still looking for that release point. He's a little bit inconsistent right there towards the end of his release point.
I guess they said Stewart went around. It's 1-2.
First changeup that he's throwing out there. He'll throw a circle change.
Out of play.
Sit up in the inside corner, and that fastball with the other side of the plate. And that's just a little indicator that he's not quite locked into his rhythm yet. Kane, like a lot of guys, kind of warms into his rhythm. Can be a little vulnerable early in the game.
Stewart right on that 95-mile-an-hour fastball as he fouls it back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Clint Barmas to follow. First hitter for Kane here in the top of the 2nd inning. Slowly hit. Going to be a tough play. And it'll be Ishikawa to Kane. And no, Kane missed the bag.
Well, Mike Winters, the first base umpire, saying that he missed it. Matt Kane arguing the point, and here comes Bruce Bochy. And Bochy, he has to react to what he sees his players do after a play, and the reaction that Matt Kane had, that's enough for an argument. It was going to be a tough play as soon as Matt Kane could not catch it, and then a little bit of a problem for Ishikawa to get the ball out of the glove. And he did touch the base. He was out. Watch the right foot just sort of slide back in with the heel and touch it. He touched the base.
So here's Barmas. Barmas takes a strike.
You've got to leave your anger behind. Pitch for that ground ball.
245 hitter, 21 home runs, 67 RBIs. Look out. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now one more look. There you can see he couldn't get to it. Now it's go to the bag. He got him. Now once Matt Kane made it a point, you knew he got it because he does not argue unless he knows he's right. I think if I'm an umpire and you have a player of the credibility and reputation of a Matt Kane, once he starts arguing, I'm starting to regret what I called.
Yeah, starting to worry a little bit that one may have gone the other way.
You know, and umpires will ask the players on the field, did I miss the call? And players will tell them, yay or nay.
Yorvi Torrealba on deck. It's 1-2 to Clint Barmas. Stewart has 7 steals. He's been thrown out 3 times. Got him.
Elevator fastball right across the letters. That has always been a good weapon for Matt Kane ever since he's come into the league. He can pitch high with the fastball. Right above the hands. And Barmas, who likes that ball above the belt, could not lay off, nor can he catch up.
Here's Torrealba. Torrealba's had pretty good numbers against Kane. Matter of fact, so good that you'd think you'd have to be careful with him. He's got 7 hits against Kane and 20 at bats, but 2 doubles, or make that a double, 2 triples, and a home run.
Yeah, he's due to hit into a double play.
And he takes a strike. He is due to bounce one to Edgar Renteria. You're right. Another breaking ball. This one misses to even the count. One thing the Giants have been able to do in this series is control the running game. Eli Whiteside has had a terrific series. 1-2.
Good hard slider. I mean, that is a hard slider. This thing comes up there. Torrey Alba's thinking fastball until the very last second or instant. And a swing through. Now you can go back to the same pitch, throw it in the dirt, or you can go above his hands with a fastball.
Runner goes outside. Whiteside's throw. Money.
Wow. As you're pointing out, partner, Whiteside has really looked fantastic behind the plate, throwing out runners. And Ian Stewart never had a chance. This is just a seed. And when you catch a ball reaching across your body, it naturally gets you cocked. Right on the dot. And Uribe just had to drop the glove.
Little check swing roller. It'll be Whiteside. And Whiteside will throw him out. Sandoval will lead things off.
Sure. Came up from his rehab in Arizona and signed autographs for fans for about 20 minutes. Gave us a little update on his rehab. He's doing much better than expected and hopes to throw from a mound by next Friday. Now, how he comes back to the team in what capacity is still unsure. Randy thinks it probably won't be as a starter, most likely out of the pen, and although that is uncharted waters for him, he just wants to help the team win. Guys?
All right. I'd love to see him out there.
Boy, would we ever. It'd be great to have him back on the bench, available to come out of the pen.
Here's Sandoval. Sandoval wasting no time at swinging at a pitch in the dirt. No balls and 1 strike.
a great August. 371.
There's a line drive right at Tulowitzki. Number 50. 50 into the pond, and this is the one that went into the water last night.
Well, he can't run more than 50-60%, and Bruce Bochy says I prefer to watch him jog around the bags myself. Second home run that he has hit since he has hurt that calf.
Ishikawa hitting .261. He's 0 for 6 lifetime against Hamill. Pops this one out towards Tulowitzki. 2 outs.
Well, fans, take a staycation with Chevron and the Giants this summer. You can buy 4 Giants tickets for just $75, and you will get $25 of gas from Chevron. For details, go to sfgiants.com and click tickets and check it out and take a staycation.
I don't know about that one. Here's Uribe. Uribe hitting at .274, 8 home runs, 32 driven in.
There's 2 outs here in the second inning, and Jason Hamill's throwing 11 pitches.
11. One ball and 1 strike.
No hitter has seen more than 3 pitches, and that has been the personality of the Giants. They hack.
Rowan and then Whiteside. High into right center field, and Gonzalez will put it away. So Hamill 6 up, 6 down. Third inning coming your way, 1-0 Colorado. Hamill, Gonzalez in Spilbores. Barry Zito enjoying this afternoon after spinning a wonderful ball game last night.
He was sensational. Starting pitching, as we talked about. Lincecum on Friday night, Zito last night.
1 ball and 1 strike.
The Barry Zito story has just been remarkable. It's been something written out of Hollywood. Consider what he has gone through and where he is at right now. And it's the right time to get hot. Going into the month of September, Giants coming to the ballpark every day thinking they're going to win because of the strength of their rotation.
Swing and a miss, 2-2. And why wouldn't you think that way?
Well, you're right.
Strikeout number 4. Check out our. Well, it's time to bring you up to speed with AT&T Rapid Rewind. For Zito last night, 8 1/3, 8 hits, an earned run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. He was fantastic. He got a curtain call. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. As Gonzalez looks at a strike.
Zito was talking about that curtain call this morning. He goes, I was stunned. He goes, I didn't know what to do. Coach came and got me, set me up on the front step. He goes, I kind of felt a little like a fish out of water.
Ishikawa right by the bag, 2 outs.
This is long about where you start to see Matt Cain settle into his rhythm. And you can see it with his location. He's starting to get his pitches in the strike zone to his location. Change up, curveball, slider, fastball, everything starts to get tightened up about now.
He struck out Spilbors in the first inning. There's a bunt, and Spilbors will have a bunt single.
Well, I don't think you put a bunt down any better than that. Plus, he got a pretty good pitch to bunt on. Breaking ball.
Not much you can do about that one.
No. Just pick it up and give it to your pitcher. That's your only option.
Helton bounced out to Travis Ishikawa in the first inning. First pitch is down low. Troy Tulowitzki on deck. The Dodgers have taken a 1-run lead on the Reds in the 12th inning. It's 3-2 LA. Helton fouls it back. This for Helton, his 13th year in the major leagues.
Yeah, made a nice play. All right, let's check it out. Oh yeah,
right up against the wall.
It's his job to guard that wall. Does it well.
Base hit to right field past Ishikawa. And folks, if you don't think Helton was trying to do that, you'd be wrong. Big hole between first and second.
He can hit. And we've been saying that for 13 years. High fastball. It just really, you know, you don't see the guy have a bad at bat. Just the great hitters, you just don't see him ever have a bad at bat. Even if they make it out, it was a good solid at bat. He had balance in his rips.
Tulowitzki doubled off the wall in the first. Here he pops it up. This is a mile high, and Ishikawa on the mound tumbles off the back of the mound, and he makes the catch. That's the highest pop-up of the year, folks.
ticket rights for seats in 2009 and a $360 deposit towards full season tickets in 2010. Call 415-972-2298 or visit sfgiants.com where you can get in on your 660 I'm in ticket plan.
Here's Aaron Rowan, 1-0 Rockies. Rowan fouls it back. No balls and one strike. They are hanging from the rafters this afternoon. Last night, over 41,000. Rowan gets hit again.
Well, if you're going to get hit, though, get hit by a curveball. About 76-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch. That one will definitely feel a whole lot better than the one he got in Friday night's game from Ubaldo Jimenez, about 96 miles an hour. This one, I don't even think this is going to leave a mark. That's a good break for the Giants, a leadoff runner. And for the first time today, Jason Hamill is going to be thrown out of stretch.
And he'll be thrown out of the stretch to Eli Whiteside. Right down the middle of the plate. No balls and one strike. Whiteside went 1 for 3 on Friday. He scored a run. He drew a walk. 1 for 4 with an RBI last night. On the ground, double play ball. Going to go 4, 6, 3. 2 outs.
Well, we're wondering what goes on behind the scenes before and during a major league game. Comcast Sportsnet California will treat viewers to A's All Access, a special behind-the-scenes tour of a major league ballpark before and during an actual game. You can do this on Tuesday, September 1st at 7 o'clock as the A's host the Kansas City Royals. Check it out.
Here's Kane. Kane 8 for 51 on the season. Matt Kane hitting 157. 1-2. And a chopper foul. Hamill, no walks, no strikeouts. And he's tardy on that swing to end the inning. First strikeout for Hamill. All right, through 3 innings, it remains 1-0 Rockies.
lot of players in Major League Baseball are tired and banged up, and that inspired today's poll question. Check it out at csnberia.com. Which Giants injury replacement has impressed you more? A couple choices there. Tough call. Check out the results on our Esurance Giants postgame live immediately following the game. Dwayne?
All right. Thanks, Amy. It'll be Brad Hopp to bat first for the Rockies here in the fourth. The Rockies have made Kane work in this game. He's thrown 54 pitches. Hopp struck out in the first inning. Here he takes a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ian Stewart and then Clint Barmas. If you between Hopp and Stewart, as that pitch is down low, Stewart got the base hit off of Kane, an infield hit in the second, his 3rd hit in now 11 at bats. I saw the numbers for Kane against Hopp. It's now 2-2. Add Barmas, who's 0 for 10. Here's some ownage.
Ownage is good.
Foul back on a high fastball.
Absolutely perfect day for baseball. The heat that we had here the first couple days of this 3-gamer against Colorado's gone.
This is it. 3-2 to Hopp. And a bullet down the right field line. That'll be extra bases. Sherholtz will pick it up, and it's a leadoff double. We get into that 3-2 situation, and Brad Hopp took advantage of it. And here's Stewart.
3-2 challenge fastball right out over the plate, and Hopp rakes it and really got a break as it hit the wall out in right field. It just deadened. Nate Sherholtz positioned himself expecting a little bit more of a carom off of the 309 side, and he got nothing. So a leadoff double, and this immediately becomes a strikeout situation here for Kane.
Big curveball for a strike. Hopp with pretty good speed at second base. And it's a quick 0-2.
Boy, nice plant job of that fastball in the inside corner. You get 11 at bats against the guy, you know him. You know his hot spots. You know what pitches of yours that he's going to hit, where he's going to hit them. You know what the holes are.
On the ground to Renteria. And Renteria will take the out at first. And moving to third is Hopp.
Renteria took a look over to third base, but no money in it. You've got to get an out. It's always about minimizing the damage in an inning. To a degree, you'd have to say Hopp took a bit of a gamble going to third base. Ball's hit in front of you. You're supposed to stay at second. That one hit right at him. But he had a nice jump, and when it was all said and done, made it to third base easily. There's the look that Renteria had. Take the one out.
So Barmas at the plate. Giants pull the infield in. Kane struck out Barmas in the second. Chopper to Uribe on the back end. Coming home, and they got Hopp in a rundown. And Whiteside will flip it to Sandoval. Sandoval will go back to Ishikawa in front of Kane, and he makes the tag. Nice play, Uribe.
It really was. It was not an easy play to his backhand either. It's a contact play. You saw Hop check out, a nice little swipe to the backhand, and a strike to Eli Whiteside, running back to the lesser bag. And here's where you're a little bit disadvantaged because you know that Sandoval doesn't have enough speed to be able to run a guy down. And very quickly you saw Ishikawa come into play here to take the throw and put the tag on. But it all started with nice handwork by Uribe to catch that ground ball. It was not an easy one.
Toriyama will be walked. Hop stayed in the rundown just long enough for Barmas to get into second. So Hamill will be the hitter with runners at first and second and 2 outs.
Well, as Toriyama heads down to first base, what do you say we ask our Aflac trivia question? The question is, who was the first batter in Rockies history back on April 5th, 1993? And my partner was there to call the play.
Here's Hamill. Hamill rolls it foul, and it's 0-1.
Do you remember how many people were in the stands there at Mile High Stadium for the inaugural game?
You know, I need to reread that. What does the question say?
Who was the first batter in Rockies history back on April 5th?
Well, their opening game was at Shea Stadium.
Yeah.
And of course that was packed, but there was, I think, 87 or 90,000 for the home opener. It was a couple of days after that. Outside and low, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Don Baylor, now the hitting instructor with the Rockies. He was the first manager of the Rockies.
He made out that lineup.
Did a good job too.
2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
He hit him upstairs. He may go right back up across the letters again. And McCovey Cove, the real Lucille.
That's a real otter. Two and 2. Got him. 5 strikeouts for King. Top of the order coming up. 5 hits for the Rockies. The Giants looking for their first one. They've had 1 base runner. Rowan was hit by a pitch and then wiped out on a double play. So here's Velez, who hit a fly ball down the right field line, tracked down by Brad Hopp in the first. 0 for 1. And a sharp ground ball and a base hit. First base hit for the Giants. And it comes here in the 4th inning.
All right, we're going to ask and answer our iFly trivia question. The question today: who was the first batter in Rockies history back on April 5th, 1993? Our survey said
E.Y.
It was Eric Young Sr. He tried to bunt.
Oh, that was all over him. First at bat in franchise history. You got to try to yank.
Well, there's his son, Eric Young Jr., who was in center field the first 2 games of the series, getting a day off today.
Edgar Renteria with Velez at first. And Velez back.
I agree with you. I mean, come on. How many of those guys get to have an at-bat, the first at-bat in franchise history? You can't be bunting in front of 90,000 people.
Renteria 0 for 1. A little closer.
See the hand go back to the farthest point of the bag away from the first baseman.
Outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Roberto Kelly, the first base coach, looking over to Tim Flannery along with Eugenio Velez for a sign. Now Velez has a green light, but there's also a sign that Bruce Bochy will have a must-go sign where he wants Velez to go and steal no matter what. Basically, the green light says if you get a good jump, you can go. And the other sign you might give him is to take the green light off. Give him a must-stay sign. And there's also a sign that it's if you get picked off, don't even come back to this dugout sign.
Go to hotel. Velez goes, swinging a shot, center field, base hit. First and third, nobody out. A lot of times a line drive like that will backfire on a hit and run.
Well, you're right. Once that runner breaks, you'll have a middle infielder coming across the bag and a line drive over the bag. Well, we've seen it get caught. Well, we saw it the other day. Eric Bruntlett in New York had a line drive with 2 runners on, hit to him, and he caught it, stepped on the bag, tagged the runner, and it's just a triple play.
Sherholtz popped out to right field in the first. Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. Velez at third, Renteria at first. Lifted into left center field. This will tie the game as Velez scores.
A nice round of applause here for a crowd that appreciates the situational at bat That scores a runner from third with less than 2 outs, and he sure holds the benefactor. That is a good AB. And the Giants have been able to cash in on that at bat the last couple of days.
Well, here's Sandoval. Sandoval lined out to Tulowitzki in the second. Hamill trying to freeze everybody, including the announcers. Renteria with his lead. No balls and 1 strike.
That is a healthy swing. He's just looking for a fastball, and you talk about letting it fly. It's coming out all hinges right there. That is not a shorten your swing and go the opposite way kind of thing.
Popped him up. It'll be Gonzalez in center. 2 outs. Bringing Ishikawa to the plate. Here's Ishikawa. Ishikawa popped out in the second. Has not had any success against Jason Hamill. High drive, right field. Back is Hop at the wall, and he makes the catch. What a play by Brad Hop to keep the Giants from taking the lead. All right, Matt Cain. Giants with a run. It's all tied up, and Cain will be facing Gonzalez, Spilbors, and Helton. And Gonzalez shortens up to bunt. No balls in one strike. He walked and scored in the first. And bounced out to Ishikawa in the third. Line drive, 1 out.
Played it perfectly. It's great. You always look at a hitter. He hits the ball on the nose, and now there's a realization he's going to get caught, and just get a couple of steps out of the batter's box, and you can see the reaction. And it's almost always the same. They're not happy.
Here's Spilbor's an infield hit. Actually, the reason it was an infield hit, a bunt base hit in the third. And a strike.
Let's take a look at Gonzalez on the nose. Oh.
And a strike, another than 2.
He's got a good rhythm going now. I mean, baseball's one of the crazy sports where you could do absolutely everything perfectly, hit the ball right on the nose, and wind up with what the little bird left on the rod. Such as the at-bat of Carlos Gonzalez to lead this inning off.
Helton to follow. Got him.
See it. Grab some pine.
Time to ask Krug and Kai, brought to you by Subway. Eat fresh. Michael and Mateo from American Canyon. Shouldn't road trips be called plane trips since the Giants don't drive there? Yes.
From now on, we're calling them plane trips. We're going to change 127 years of Giants history and tradition.
That's a good question.
Michael and Mateo, they're thinking out there.
If it would have said age 45 and 46, then I might have had a problem with the question. But ages 6 and 7, I think that's a mighty fine question.
I'm willing to make the change.
One and one to Todd Helton.
If this guy ever made it out within 3 pitches, I think I'd call Mike Wallace. Tell him I'd have a news scoop for him.
Three and one.
He will grind you down.
Well, he'll grind you down with foul balls as well. Very high. Remember, it's a short porch in right field. This one's probably going to go. It does. And it's 2-1. Home run number 13 for Helton. And just like that, Colorado regains the lead.
A high fastball, pretty much the same pitch that he hit in his last at bat. He grounded one through the right side. Stayed inside it nicely. No hook with that swing. And the short porch and a high fly. Bad combination.
Here's Tulowitzki. Tulowitzki doubled off the wall in the first inning to give the Rockies their first run. Two balls and no strikes. Two and one. Brad Hopp would hit if Tulowitzki reaches. Out of play, it's 2-2.
See where this pitch was that Helton hit out of here, and that's the problem with the high fastball, is if they do catch up to it, they elevate on contact. Look at our splash cam.
Hit well into center field. Rowan may run out of room, and he will, and that's a bomb, folks. It's back-to-back home runs, and it's 3-1.
Well, that is some two-out thunder. And you have not seen many balls go out that far since this ballpark was opened up. That was a bomb.
Home run number 24 for Tulowitzki.
Boy, he gets this one. Back spins it. Rowan goes out there right now. He goes, whoa, I'm running out of ballpark. On the roof of the concession stand in straightaway center. And that's going to bring Dave Righetti out to try and throw a little water on Matt Cain. As you can imagine, he's a little bit hot. Had a nice inning going, a couple of quick outs, and then boom, boom, back-to-back jacks. And the Rockies take a 2-run lead.
Here's Brad Hopp. Brad Hopp takes a breaking ball for a strike.
Well, that's the one thing the Rockies can do. I mean, they can play long ball with you. It's the 7th time this year that they've gone back to back.
Pulled on the ground, foul. It's 0-2. So the two guys that launched home runs here in the 5th. And Hopp fouls it back. Oh, and 2. Blocked by Whiteside. It's 1-2. The Giants had come from behind wins in the first 2 games in this series, or in this homestand, and they'll have to do it again here on the final game of the homestand. Brad Hopp fouls it back. Matt Cain is 5 pitches away from 100. And he gets Hopp to end the inning. Giants have some work to do. It's 3-1 Colorado. Colorado. Bottom of the 5th inning. On the ground towards the hole, but Tulowitzki will throw out Uribe. 1 out.
Walk around the club level. Ghirardelli Sunday stand.
You eventually go right there. You will.
I want to get that. I want to get that. I want to get that. Those are good. Nuts on top cheering. Oh yeah. Golden.
Here's Aaron Rowan. Rowan takes a strike, hit by a pitch in the 3rd. Whiteside to follow, and then Matt Cain. Rowan rolls it foul. It's 1-2. I believe that ball hit off his foot. Giants need some base runners, or a base runner for that matter. Up and into Rowan. He may be getting a little tired of this.
You get drilled like you got drilled on Friday night. Anytime a fastball is going to get up and heat seek into you, you are going to be a little sensitive. The one that he got today was a breaking ball from Hamlin. That really wasn't intentional by him. I don't think anyone has been intentional, but I like the first one today hurt too much.
Rowan out in front of a breaking ball. 2 outs. Friday, this was very close to getting hit in the ear flap.
Now, he thought it was going to hit him in the face. And he said this one hurt. Fastball got him right up, hit him on the bone of the shoulder.
Eli Whiteside bounced into a double play in the 3rd. Taking all the way, or it looked like it. No balls and 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike.
Brandon Miller's getting loose down the Giants bullpen with Cain on deck. If Whiteside gets on base, Bochy might make a move.
One of our grounds crew guys down there kind of taking a nap, and he heard one coming.
You can see the mark on the wall right by his head. Yeah, that had your name on it. That was the ultimate ugly finder.
Whiteside waves at a pitch that wasn't close, and that'll end the inning. We will head to the 6th. It's 3-1 Colorado.
2 outs, 1 on, and Travis Ishikawa puts a charge into 1, and Brad Hop goes back and ruins his at-bat. Nice play, and that is our Coors Light Freeze Can, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Kept the Giants from picking up another run. Here it's 3-1 as Kane faces Ian Stewart, and Stewart takes a strike. Barmas to follow, and then Torrealba. Low and in, 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitches down low, 2-1.
His next pitch will be number 100 on the day for Kane. Probably going to be his last inning. His spot in the lineup is due up first in the bottom of the 6th for the Giants.
Pulled on the ground, foul. George Meyer, our ball dude. Not a problem.
Gobbled it right up. Let's go, George. Had a bid. And by the way, ball dudes can wear watches too. Not a problem.
2-2 pitch. Hit into left center field. Rowan on the move. Rowan is going to watch this one hit over his head, and Stewart is going to end up on third.
Wow, there's some carry in this field today.
So it'll be a triple.
Taking on the 400-foot sign out in left center. And hits just about a foot from going out. I mean, you cannot come any closer to hitting a home run than that.
Now the infield will come in.
And right now, the Rockies are teeing off.
Barmas takes a strike. Barmas was in this spot in the 4th inning. He bounced one to Juan Uribe, who made the play at home. Outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Eight hits now for Colorado. Barmas smokes one into left center field. It'll be Velez running almost into Rowan. And Rowan puts it away, and it'll be a sacrifice fly.
Nice at bat by Barmas. Would that drive you crazy?
It would. It absolutely would. I mean, the whole point is you got to know that your center fielder is going to catch this. So
you have to have good concentration on the ball. You can see Rowan putting his hand out and calling for it. Talking about right there, he's wondering what the heck are you doing to Eugenio?
There's a strike to Torrealba. Torrealba bounced out, and he's walked. He was walked intentionally, and here he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Watching Rowan, maybe favoring his knee a little bit.
Popped up, right center field. 2 outs. And Hamill will hit. So Hamill, who struck out twice, is ahead in the count. 1 ball and no strikes. 2-0. And a strike at the knees. And Matt Cain now at 110 pitches. Cain is not scheduled to pitch in any of the games in Philadelphia. 2-2. But will make his start on the road in Milwaukee.
So an all-expense-paid vacation to the friendly city of Philadelphia.
Indeed, it's true.
He'll get to be a cheerleader. Such is the life of a starting pitcher.
Off the backstop, it stays 2-2. It'll be a pair of lefties Tuesday night. Sanchez against Cole Hamels. Zito will pitch the final game of that series. And he strikes out for the 3rd time. Right now, Hamels doesn't care. He's got a 3-run lead, and the Giants are coming up.
The Giants' 3rd annual plate-to-plate 5K run walk. Jeremy Affeldt and Matt Cain lent their support, as well as Matt Cain's fiancee Chelsea, who put a wives group together to participate in the run walk. Today's event benefits Project Open Hand, an organization that delivers meals to homebound critically ill folks in the Bay Area. Dwayne and Mike, Project Open Hand delivers about 2,600 meals a day.
That is an amazing number.
It really is.
Fred Lewis will pinch hit for Matt Cain here in the 6th inning. Giants has some catching up to do. Lewis, of all the Giants, has terrific numbers against Jason Hamill. Lewis is 5 for 6 with a couple of doubles and a home run. Lines it to left, and it's going to be under the glove of Spilborn. And Fred Lewis is on with a double.
Boy, he can hit the ball hard the opposite way. I mean, that's just a low rising line drive. Just a real example of a guy's power. It's his ability to hit this type of a ball. It's under the glove of Spilborn. I'm sure he felt he should have caught that ball, but Nevertheless, great at bat, Fred Lewis, and that's what the Giants are looking for. Lead off base hit, get Hamill on the stretch, top of the line of flips. Here we go.
Here's Velez, a single in the fourth for Eugenio Velez. Outside and high, 1-0. Renteria to follow.
That's a good changeup right there.
Way out in front.
Hamill's not used it a whole lot today, but it's a good circle change. You can see the movement just sort of tailing away from Velez. Very badly fooled and off balance on the swing. But better to see it on the first strike than the third strike.
Two balls and one strike.
Torrealba called another one.
High, 3-1.
Torrealba coming out in front of home plate, barking at Hamill a little bit. You can see this is remarkable. 4 of the innings prior to now, single-digit number in pitches. That is amazing. I don't know if I've seen that in a long time. And then his high pitch total, the 5th inning, just 11. Anything under 15 is good. You want to average 15 pitches an inning. And here come the Giants.
Well, even with the low pitch count, the bullpen is going on for the Colorado Rockies.
And Bob Apodaca, the pitching coach for the Rockies, coming out to talk to him, Franklin Morales. Their #1 lefty down there. He has had a very good year for the Rockies. He's getting greased up. With the day off tomorrow, both managers can really get into their bullpens today and play this game as if it were a playoff game. Alex Hinshaw going to go down and start to get loose for the Giants.
Lewis a double, Velez a walk. This is the wild card standings. The Dodgers won today, so that's updated in the National League West playoff picture. Braves are playing tonight. They are hosting the Phillies. Who gets to Philadelphia quicker, the Phillies or the Giants?
That's a good question.
Here's Renteria. Renteria takes a strike. He started to bail out, hoping to get a little influence on that pitch, but Chad Fairchild wasn't buying it, and it's no balls and one strike. Renteria with a base hit in the 4th. Inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. I've just been corrected. The game tonight is in Philadelphia. That's what I get for trusting our scoreboard.
It's the first time the scoreboard has ever been wrong in 10 years. Unbelievable. You feel better, partner?
No. I did read the paper this morning. Renteria, big bouncing ball, fouled. It's 1-2.
Whoops. Our ball babe down there, Lisa Meyer. making friends.
Could have been.
Renteria now behind in the count, 1-2. Hamill is ready and Renteria is waiting. Into left field. Spilbor's back. Spilbor's still back. It's off the wall. Renteria's got a double. Coming in is Lewis. It's 4-2.
We don't see carry like this very often, but today this ballpark has been live. And this is a great two-strike swing of the bat from Edgar Renteria. We're going to make it our fourth quality drive of the game. A little breaking ball. It's got a little hang time to it. And in a two-strike count, he puts a charge into one and backspins it right over the head of Ryan Spilborg. And boy, you talk about getting the crowd in the game. Renteria loving it, and that is our fourth quality drive of the game.
Well, Hamill is going to be taken out. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. 4-2. Have action and previews the season of 49ers Central will start on September 13th. Check it out. So Renteria with the double, and Benji Molina's going to pinch hit.
Well, there are the numbers for Franco Morales. His 25th appearance on the year, 3-0. 2.25 ERA, 26 strikeouts in 28 innings tells you he's got good stuff. And you're going to see a low 90s fastball and a good curveball. Pretty much a two-pitch guy, but both pitches are good ones.
Well, Benji Molina's last at bat was the pinch hit 3-run home run on Wednesday. Inside, 1 ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 6 lifetime against Franklin Morales. Velez is at third. At second is Renteria. A 1 ball and 1 strike. It's a 93-mile-an-hour fastball.
He was swinging for the downs right there. Now you get a 1-0 count. Why not? Talk about the good heat that Morales will throw at you. And that one went right by Benji Molina. He swung underneath it.
He hit the pinch hit home run the other night on an 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sandoval on deck. And Molina with a good swing. This was the home run against the Diamondbacks.
Big John Roush, or that was Chad Qualls, the closer. A little slider that did not do a whole lot. He ruined the night for Doug Davis. Took a curtain call, and it was a big night for the Giants.
Molina takes it high. Two and two.
Molina's definitely one of those guys that can look bad on one pitch, one location. You think he could go back in and throw it in the same spot, same at bat? Think again.
You got him.
97 mile an hour fastball just sort of cut across the plate. So a big out for Morales.
With Sandoval coming up, Ishikawa on deck. Jim Tracy also knows that Ryan Garco is readily available. Managers, however, do not like to walk the potential lead run in the game intentionally. Sandoval is 0 for 2 in his 2 at-bats ever against Morales.
I'm sure that Jim Tracy told Morales, don't give Pablo Sandoval a whole lot to hit here.
Well, that's hard to do unless you throw them all in the dirt.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what he told him to do. Don't throw a strike. Yep, there's some Panda fans.
On a play. 1 ball and 1 strike.
One thing that he will do on pitches where he'll swing at it and he'll foul back, or he swings through him and he thinks he should have gotten to that pitch, he'll take the bat and whack himself in the head.
He will.
It's like not a problem. Boom.
Ball back again, 1 and 2.
We got a pretty good battle going on right here. And Morales, to me, looked like he's not exactly pitching around him on that last fastball.
Did not.
Morales has been all fastballs. And really, from Pablo Sandoval's perspective here, he doesn't have to hit the ball in the ballpark to have a good at bat. A ground ball up the middle, a fly ball, medium depth. I mean, he's going to score a run. Strikeout situation for Morales, but Pablo Sandoval can help his team out here with a good out.
2 and 2. Velez at third. Renteria at second. An opportunity right here for the Giants. 2 and 2. And now it's a full count.
Those are great pitches, and those are not easy for the Panda to take. As aggressive a hitter as he is, those are not easy to let go by.
3-2 to Sandoval.
Chad Fairchild. They set up off the plate inside, and there's your fastball at 96, and that is nowhere near the strike zone.
Wow.
And Chad Fairchild just got sucked into a target that was put off the plate. When the ball hit Torrealba right between the knees, he went with where it was caught, not where it was in relationship to the plate. So Morales with great relief work here, getting 2 strikeouts through Molina and Sandoval.
So Garco will pinch hit.
You see a call like that, you hope that the umpire at the end of the game will go back in and take a look at it.
Yeah. So Garco comes in with a .232 average in a Giants uniform. And he takes one inside, 1-0.
The people. And, you know, hey, same pitch, you just rung up Sandoval out. How come you don't call that a strike?
Well, it just hasn't really been a pitch that's been called a strike. 1-0 to Garco. Breaks his bat, slowly hit. Stewart, and that'll end the inning. Giants do pick up 1. They waste an opportunity. We will head to the 7th.
Fan ticket marketplace of the San Francisco Giants. StubHub's lineup of services makes it easy to score great seats to any game. So get your tickets, and you get them right now on StubHub.com. StubHub.
4-2 Rockies, our first opportunity this year, or in a while, to see Alex Hinshaw.
Well, they made 7 appearances early in the year and was sent down to Fresno. Hinshaw with a fastball, curveball, and a slider, and he'll fastball pretty good. He can get up there low to mid-90s.
Here's Gonzalez, and he bunts this one at Garco, and Garco will go back to the bag, and Gonzalez beats it out. Garco's only shot is if he'd come and got it and tried to tag Gonzalez.
Well, I like the ad lib here from Juan Uribe. He comes up and tries to take it and just flip it backwards. That would have been the play of the year. This just gives you an idea of how much pressure speed can put on a play, and Gonzalez can run. I'd like to see a foot race between Gonzalez and Eric Young. We had Eric Young last night, 3-8 from the right side.
Here's Spilborz. Spilborz had a bunt base hit in the third inning. So Gonzalez with good speed at first. He stole a bag in the first. Spilborz takes high. 1 ball and no strikes. Fred Lewis stays in the game. He's in left. Velez goes from left to right, and Garco comes into the game to play first. Two and 0. Brandon Metters ready to go in the Giants bullpen. Swinging a bouncing ball, foul. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Sandoval playing well off the line at third.
You can see how much space there between Sandoval. Foul by about 2 feet. Wally Bell, the third base umpire, making the call. Sandoval still thinking about that call, strike 3. Stays with you a little bit, doesn't it?
It does. And you really got to get out of your head when you go out to play defense. In the dirt, nice play, Whiteside. 3-1.
Watch the glove work from Eli Whiteside. And that's proper technique of blocking, proper glove positioning. I always talk about the toughest ones to block are the fastball and the split. And they're tough because they're unpredictable.
Three and 2. Gonzalez at first. Keep an eye on him to see if he goes on this 3-2 pitch. And he's picked off, and Garco's got to get rid of it. Garco will tag him. So out is Gonzalez.
Boy, Gonzalez really bit. But he's got speed. He's kind of sneaky. Nice play there from Garco, putting a lunge out there to put the tag on him. So that changes things up here, and this 3-2 pitch is not as big as it was a minute ago. Base running mistake from Gonzalez. That was huge.
And the walk. And here's Helton. Helton hit a home run off of Matt Cain in his last at bat.
High fastball. And he was looking middle in. Looking for something to pull.
Base hit, right field. Spilborghs with his speed will make it to third easily. And just like that, the Rockies are back in business, and Bruce Bochy is coming out. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
He sets himself into a strikeout situation here against Troy Tulowitzki. You can see he can do that. 43 strikeouts and 52 1/3. That's a fantastic ratio. You're at averaging 8+ strikeouts per 9 innings. You're doing it. And that is the situation here. And if you get a ground ball, hey, all the better. But right now, you've got to pitch for that strikeout. The Giants will set their middle infielders at double play depth.
Tulowitzki had a long home run to straightaway center field.
That was a long potato. Ball is carrying today. This is a live ballpark. We don't normally see a play like this. And that fly ball took full advantage of the carry.
And a base hit to left field. And just like that, the Rockies get that run back. It's 5-2. Here's Brad Hopp. So Hinshaw comes in. 2 hits, one of them a bunt and a walk, and the walk ends up scoring. Outside to Brad Hopp. Brad Hopp doubled in the 4th. Hits this one on the ground to a rebate. They get one there. Double play. So the damage is a run. It's now 5-2. Nice play for rebate.
Please drink responsibly, and by Comcast HD, with more HD than any one period.
All right, let's check out our McDonald's game summary. It's a 5-2 lead for the Rockies. Helton and Tulowitzki have hit home runs. Hamill with 53 pitches. He can get a win in this game. Renteria's got an RBI double. And Matt Cain, 6 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, a couple of walks, and 8 strikeouts. But right now, it's been partially that gentleman right there, Troy Tulowitzki, who has really hurt the Giants. And that guy, too.
What's new? Todd Helton's been haunting this team for 13 years.
So here's Juan Uribe to lead things off as Franklin Morales stays in the game. And there's a breaking ball wide. Giants have 9 more outs in this game. Two and 0 with Rowan to follow.
Tulowitzki calling timeout here to kind of pump up Morales a little bit and say, yo, we got a 3-run lead. That means you could challenge. Joe Beimel, the left-hander. Rafael Betancourt, the righty. Type of a game where you will extend your bullpen if you're a skipper.
2-1. Uribe showing bunt as he was taking all the way. Three and 1.
Giants looking for base runners any way they can get them. Walks, knocks, hit batsmen, they'll take whatever.
Three and 2. This was the double play to end the inning.
Well, this really was a nice play. Extended sort of 360s into a position where he throws the ball to second, and a nice turn from Renteria's standpoint with a lot of heat put on him.
And a walk to lead off the 7th.
And that's exactly what the Giants are looking for, base runners.
And here's Rowan.
5-2 is not going to be the end result, the final score. It's not the way this ballpark's playing today.
Rowan is 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch in his first at bat, and he's got to base it up the middle.
Walks and knocks, walks and knocks. Just take a little bit out of your swing. Swing for the singles. Use the middle of the field. Just a disciplined at bat. Let the ball get deep. I mean, all those good things you remind yourself as you're going up into that batter's box, employed perfectly by Aaron Rowan. And boy, just like that, the Giants get the tying run in the batter's box.
Whiteside hit into a double play in the 3rd and then struck out in the 5th. Those at bats came against Hamill. Here he swings and fouls it into the glove of Torrealba, and it's 0-1. Eli Whiteside, you're going to have to turn it up a notch. Inside corner, 0-2.
pretty much the same location that Pablo Sandoval had strike 3 and a 3-2. And I don't think Eli Whiteside thought that was a strike as well. But with 2 strikes now, you have to expand your zone and protect.
Foul back. Oh, 2 to Eli Whiteside. Uribe at second, Rowan at first. Very high, 1-2.
You see the flags out in right center. He's just whipping. And we don't see much wind go out in that direction. It's not often this ballpark will play small, and it is right now.
Out of play. Fred Lewis watching from the on-deck circle. And then it'll be the top of the order. But right now it's 1-2 to Eli Whiteside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Curveball really hasn't been a friend to Morales today. The damage he's done has been with the fastball.
Whiteside waiting. He got him. Third strikeout for Morales.
Just goes country hardball, and the curveball's not working. Just heat it up, and if the guy chases one out of the zone, he helps you out, and that's exactly what happened. Whiteside went fishing.
So Bob Apodaca comes out.
He's got to try and fix that curveball because Morales is basically a 2-pitch guy right now, and one of them's not working. And I don't care how hard you throw, you keep running 95, 96 mile an hour fastballs in a predictable sense to hitters, they're going to run into one.
Lewis has faced Morales a couple of times. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. And there's that breaking ball, and it's 1-0.
Not getting over. He didn't get over. You don't even have to think about it. Sit on one thing. Sit on mid-90s gas. Look for a location mistake.
2-0. Velez on deck. Out of play. It's 2 balls and 1 strike.
That is not a good feeling when your hand comes off the bat.
New lumber for Fred Lewis.
Watch the hand separate from the bat. And that's a stinger. Right off the end of the bat. Put a little crack in it. Once you go there and get another bat, and hopefully a little life comes back into his hand.
Yeah, you take a little time. And that's what Lewis is trying to do. 2-1 to Fred Lewis. Good pitch to hit for Lewis. 2-2. Giants have set the table here in the 7th. They did so in the 6th as well. Fouls it to the backstop. He hit that ball right out of Torriaba's catcher's mitt.
Tell you what, he just barely got a piece of that one. That was nasty.
It was maybe 6 inches from being in the mitt.
That was by him. Great emergency approach. It's important. You got to have one of those.
2-2.
And that's a break. It's a painful one, but it's a break.
Well, that's what you call taking one for the team.
Yeah, indeed. I don't think he had much choice. That ball at 96 got on him quick.
Here's Velez. Jim Tracy started to go up the steps, and then he sat back down.
He's doing some serious mental wrestling. Well, he's got a pitcher out there that really has one pitch, and it's a fastball. And you got a pretty good fastball hitter in that batter's box with power.
1 ball and no strikes.
This is when you really have to let that pitcher dig himself a hole. Look for one pitch, look for one location, be real selective. And do not help him out going out of the strike zone or out of the zone you're looking for to hit one of his pitches.
This will be pitch 36 coming up for Franklin Morales. Foul back, and that got Torriaba 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that was a rip right there. He was on it too.
Now, Velez, much better numbers left-handed. He's only got 1 RBI hitting right-handed. He's 7 for 39 hitting right-handed.
Watch Torriaba's right arm. Right up around the bicep.
One ball and 1 strike. One and 2.
Well, the guy paid you like that. All right, tip your hat. 96 right on the outside corner to knees. Kind of a coin toss strike, and you lost that one. That pitch could have been called either way.
Well, it'll force you to swing at the next one out there.
Well, you have to.
And he got him.
I think Morales is just country hardballing, folks. The curveball ain't working. He's out there with nothing but a fastball, and he's throwing it by the Giants hitters. Just coming right at him with a low 96. And he gets him.
So Jim Tracy out. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and
17th time he's taken the ball. He's allowed just 11 base runners at 12 1/3 with 14 strikeouts against 2 walks. Fastball slider pitcher.
Renteria's had some good at bats this afternoon. He's 2 for 3. So here's Betancourt to Renteria. Up high, 1 ball and no strikes. Giants have the speed that you would want for the tying run in Fred Lewis at first. High drive, left field, out of here! Renteria with a grand slam. Folks, do you believe?
They went completely on the inside part of the plate. They set up an outside target. And look at the reaction from Edgar Renteria, home run number 4. And on a day where this ballpark's got carry, he just took full advantage of it. And the Giants have the lead for the first time today.
Folks, do you believe? Here's Randy Wynn. And Wynn fouls it back. It's 6-5 Giants.
8th career grand slam for Renteria. And the 4th one by a Giant this season. And everybody here was thinking it. Nobody was really going to say it. And lo and behold, they got it.
1 ball and 1 strike. Wow.
These games have been unbelievable between these two teams. They really have. Started a week ago last Friday in Colorado.
1-2 to Randy Wynn.
They played each other 7 times in 10 days. They're all knotted up, 3 apiece coming into today, the rubber match.
Up the middle. And a base hit.
Renteria takes advantage of a location mistake. Fastball in. And boy, look at him clear his hips and stay inside the fastball. And that is a thing of beauty. And this place just got completely lit up when this ball cleared the wall. Think he was cheating? Looking in?
You know, he may have been. I mean, he opened up. He's got a close stance to begin with. Here's Sandoval. With Randy Wynn at first. With all that is going on, you could look for a sneak attack steal right here. He puts on the brakes, and Pablo Sandoval swings and misses. It's amazing what happens is that ball is in flight. The bullpen takes everything really serious. Now it's Affelt in Romo, as you saw the bluff by Wynn, as they are heating it up. Betancourt chases Wynn back.
Here you see Affelt and Romo. They're both ready. As we mentioned, a day after tomorrow for both teams, and you will see bullpens get extended.
High and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2.
Well, remember the last at bat that Sandoval had, and he got rung up on a 3-2 fastball. He was hitting right-handed at the time, but you can expect him to expand his zone a great deal here with a 2-strike count. He's not going to trust the umpire.
Win back easily. Nine times Renteria has had 5 RBIs in a game. He's never had 6. 1 and 2. That's a tough take. I'm sorry. I'm swinging.
I hear you.
I mean, I don't care if I got to go up there with a 39-inch bat. I'm swinging.
Yeah, only because of what happened in his last AB. You can see the target from Torrealba. He's trying to do the same thing he did in his last at bat. He's moving that target completely off the plate. I don't know if Fairchild called that a ball because it was low or was it outside.
Well, let's see where Torrealba sets up. He likes to move around back there, so he will set up late. Go to the same spot. Win goes. It's outside. The throw down to second, and he stole it.
Well, that changes everything for Betancourt. You've had him out of the stretch. The best delivery time he's had is 1.32. The worst he's had is 1.47. He will definitely give a base stealer a chance, and Randy Wynn taking full advantage of it. But now, with an open first base, he does not have to challenge the fat part of the strike zone here to Sandoval. He can nibble,
which is hard to do. 3 and 2. Sandoval waiting patiently. And the walk.
Not close. He wanted no part of it. He'd rather take on a former teammate. And again, Bob Apodaca coming out to talk things over with Betancourt. At the start of this season, Betancourt and Garco were teammates in Cleveland.
The home run that Betancourt allowed to Renteria, his first in a Rockies uniform, his 4th of the year, if you count the Cleveland days. Garco off of Morales is a pinch hitter in the 6th, bounced out to 3rd. He will look at a strike, and it's 0-1. Unless you're looking for a first pitch breaking ball. probably not going to swing at it. And tight to even the count.
Boy, you know, it's rare to see Betancourt miss that wide of his intended target. They set that target in the outside corner, and that thing went way inside the Garco. Normally, he's pretty consistent between the knees with what he throws to. He will hit a catcher between the legs.
Garco pops this one straight back. Torrealba giving chase, and you can see what the wind is doing is it's out of play. Torrealba thought it was going to be straight back, and then you could see him with the happy feet as he worked his way over to the on-deck circle. Watch where he starts out, and this is where the wind is blowing out to left.
That's a lot of slide on it. And that wasn't even that high a pop-up.
We don't usually see wind here, but not wind that really pushes balls out to left. 1-2 to Garco. And Garco chases a pitch, and he'll be retired at first to end the inning. Giants take the lead on the grand slam by Edgar Renteria. It's 6-5 Giants.
Are offering all games during the month of September towards a stretch playoff drive and a postseason ticket rights for the seats in 2009 and a $360 deposit for full seasons tickets in 2010. Call 415-972-2298 or check out sfgiants.com.
Affelt wants to know where that pitch was. It's 1 ball and no strikes. 6-5 Giants. The hitter is Ian Stewart. Two balls and no strikes.
th time that Affelt has come into a ball game. 1.85 ERA in 48 2/3 innings.
Needs to throw a strike here, and it's high, 3-0.
And the ball three was met with a lot of groans from the folks here in the stands. A sellout crowd here today at AT&T.
Three and one to Stewart. Then it's Barmas, and then it's Torrealba.
That's when you want to be hitting right here. It's a get it in situation, 3-1 count, 1-run game.
And he took a whack at it. It's 3-2.
That's when you take a little sigh of relief if you're out there on the hill. You had the challenge. I mean, he's got a challenge here again, but it's a little different. Guys will definitely get a little shorter in the 3-2 than they were in the 3-1.
On the ground, and that's going to be over the bag at third, and it'll be a leadoff double. How about that hit?
Now, we didn't figure that when the score is 5-2 that we were going to see the end of the scoring on a day like today, but this is just kind of a weird hit. Just kind of throwing the bat head literally at the ball. Ball blows up. Sandoval playing well off the line because of the left-handed hitting Stewart. And that ball had eyes.
Here's Barmas now in a bunting situation. Barmas takes the breaking ball for a strike.
I think it's easier for Affeldt to throw a breaking ball to a right-hander than it is a lefty. And that's pretty much been the way it has been all year. At times he'll lock on and he'll throw some of the most hellacious breaking balls we've ever seen to left-handers, but day in and day out, I think it's easier for him to drop that thing in the strike zone with a guy who's hitting off him from the right side.
Bunts this one. Affeldt's got it.
That's as good as a strikeout right there. And Barmas really has done a poor job of bunting in this series, and it has hurt the Rockies. Tracy wanted to give up an out to move up a runner 90 feet. And Barmas.
You know, Mike, if you had the nerve, you almost would let it fall.
Well, Barmas didn't even move out of the box.
That's right. If you had the nerve, you'd almost let it fall. Here's Torrealba. Torrealba takes a pitch inside. You'd only let it fall if the guy's on first.
Or you wanted to mess with a guy.
Yeah, which now is not the time and place.
No, I don't think so.
1-0 to Torrealba. There's a strike to even the count.
Good 1-0 pitch right there. Not many guys going to sit on that. Not when a guy out there in the hill throws 95. I mean, you're going to sit on a fastball when you're heading the count.
Base hit right field. Randy Wynn will get to it. And being held at third wisely is Stewart.
Nice hit out from Torrealba. I mean, that's how you're taught to go with a breaking ball if you're a right-handed hitter from a lefty. Affeldt got it up a little bit too high in the strike zone. Stayed inside it, went to right field. That's textbook hitting right there.
Atkins will be the pinch hitter.
One thing that Jeremy Affeldt has done consistently this year, he has been able to pitch for the ground ball to get that double play. And that may be the inspiration that Dave Righetti is bringing out to Jeremy Affeldt. And he talked to Benjamin Molina. He says, you know, the sinker that Affeldt has is as heavy as anybody's ever caught. It's a good one. Sergio Romo finishing off his relief pitches. He won't take long. He's already been greased up once.
Atkins hitting .226. He's 4 for 17 as a pinch hitter. And he's 0 for 4 lifetime with a couple of strikeouts against Jeremy Affeldt. In the dirt. Eli Whiteside couldn't find it. Now he does. 1-0.
Oh, nice play. Nothing relaxing about this situation for a catcher. You are on your toes here. Ball hits just past the plate. All you try and do is keep that ball in front of you. Nice job by Whiteside.
One and 0 to Atkins. And the count is now even. Stewart at third. Torrealba at first. 1-2.
Bang, bang. 2 good fastballs. And the way that Atkins took those pitches, he may have been thinking breaking ball.
Strikeout situation for Jeremy Affeldt. Got him.
Backdoored him with a hook. And Atkins never got the bat off his shoulder.
Wow.
Just go wrap around outside corner. Did it go across the plate? No.
No chance.
But right now, if you're Jeremy Affeldt, you don't care. Rough AB for Atkins. Hang with him.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Sandoval respecting the speed of Gonzalez as he's way in at third. No balls and 1 strike. Stewart down the line at third. Torrealba at first. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2.
That was nasty right there. Gonzalez thought that ball was going to hit him. Watch his reaction. And he bails, and it comes crashing right into that inside corner.
We may see another one. Got him! And the inning is over. Six-five Giants.
off, and that is some kind of pitching from Jeremy Affeldt. In a first and third situation, 1 out, he gets strikeouts from Garrett Atkins and Carlos Gonzalez, and that ends the threat. And you can see the reaction from Jeremy Affeldt, pumping it up, and that brings huge energy in the Giants dugout. And there's the reaction from his teammates when he gets back into the Giants dugout. That is some big time pressure pitching, folks. And Carlos Gonzalez left wondering. New pitcher now for Colorado. It's going to be Juan Rincon.
Facing Juan Uribe, who started everything off in the 7th with a leadoff walk. High fly ball to right. Hop back. Hop lets it fall in front of him. And then it rolls away from him. Here comes Uribe, and he's going to end up at third.
Wow. That is an enormous mistake from Brad Hop. Brad Hop knows that this ballpark's playing different. At the crack of the bat, he just took off and went straight back and realized that he had overrun the ball. He had to try and come back on it too late, and when he couldn't catch the one hopper, it winds up being a 3-bag mistake. And this represents a big run. What a mistake. Wow.
You're going to give Uribe a hit, only a single, and then an error by Hop. And the infield is in for Rowan.
You'll see a lot of sliders from Rincon. His fastball 90-ish. His bread and butter is that slider you're looking at. Strikeout situation for him. He's come right after Rowan with 2 bang-bang sliders.
Three and 0.
Wilson getting ready, and he will face the 2, 3, 4 spots of the Colorado lineup in the top of the 9th.
Right down the heart of the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike. Foul back, and Rowan was right on it. If you're Rowan, you got to grind this one out because Eli Whiteside's on deck. He's 0 for 2, or 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. And the walk.
Put it back.
Whiteside, a 4-6-3 double play in the 3rd. Struck out in the 5th and in the 7th. Hit him, and they're loaded for Ryan Rollinger.
Wow, another mistake. Well, a number of errors here have really loomed large. And Bob Apodaca is going to come out again. He's got to lead the league in mound visits after today. Now the Rockies have Joe Bima, the lefty, and Houston Street, their closer, warming up, and you can see this fastball just grazes the uniform of Eli Whiteside. And this is just a flat-out mistake.
Well, what it does is It sets it up for Rollinger and then Velez. Ryan Rollinger has only been here a short time. Just enough to have 5 at bats, and he's 0 for 5.
Yeah, but his swing is good right now. He's a confident hitter. And he's got plenty of bat speed. There you see the numbers that he put up this year at Fresno. 16 big flies, 78 RBIs. And you can see the confidence that he has had even in the 5 at bats that he's had this year where he hasn't got a hit yet. His at bats have been good.
Infield in. 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. At third, Uribe. At second, Rowan. Whiteside at first. One ball and 1 strike. A 1 and 2.
3 pitches, 3 sliders.
Daly and Beimel in the bullpen. Out of play. I don't know how he hit that, but he did to stay alive.
It's been the best pitch that Rincon has thrown in this sequence. 4 pitches, 4 sliders. He has not thrown rolling a fastball. This one in a 1-2 count had the ability to go down and away. And you're right. I don't know how he got a piece of it.
Foul back. Get a good rip. That was at 95.
It was his swing of the bat. The grand slam back in the 7th inning that gave the Giants a lead, and they're trying to add to it right now.
Into left center field, a base hit. Uribe scores. Rowan scores. And here comes Jim Tracy.
And you just saw the biggest hit of that young man's life.
Oh my goodness.
Went after him again with another slider. And this time Ryan Rollinger squares it up. Line drive, clean base hit, left center to score, and the Giants are set to add more. What a great moment for that kid.
His first hit this year in a Giants uniform. It knocks in a pair. It gets Whiteside to third.
Jim Tracy, with nobody out, runs at first and third, facing the top of the lineup. Bible, a crusty veteran. He's got sink, good hard slider. He can get you a strikeout as well as a ground ball.
Velez, 1 for 3.
If you're a rookie and you're on base in this situation, you do not want to get picked off. So a conservative lead at best should be what's on the mind of Ryan Rollinger.
Deep to left. Spilborgs will watch this one bounce into the seats. A ground rule double. And Eugenio Velez adds to the Giants' lead. It's 9-5. Are they exercising some demons right here, maybe?
They really are. And you have to think back a week ago Monday, what they went through in Colorado. And here Velez jumping on the first thing that entered that strike zone. And he puts a charge into it, a top spinner. I mean, we thought that the sound of the bat, it might get out of here, but it had top spin, and that's what kept it in the yard. Very quickly over the head of Spilborgs. And this is where the Rockies catch a break with that ball bouncing up into the stands.
Renteria is going to be walked intentionally. Hard to imagine that with 2 outs in the 7th inning, the Rockies had a 5-2 lead. Randy Wynn will bat with the bases loaded and nobody out. Randy Wynn had a pinch hit at bat in the 7th, and he singled up the middle. Wynn will step out as Beimel trying to control the at bat.
Now Randy Wynn is not going to let a pitcher mess with him.
On the ground to third. They're going to come home. There's one, and that's all they'll get. And the bases stay loaded for Sandoval.
Now this crowd's starting to buzz as they see the Panda step up to the plate. And Ryan Rollinger getting a hero's welcome back at the Giants dugout. Well deserved. As I mentioned, that's the biggest hit in that kid's life.
Well, Sandoval is hitless in 3 at bats. One out, and the bases are loaded. On a play down the right field line, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
We're working at low away target with that sinker, trying to get the ground ball.
3 for 3 lifetime against Beimel with a home run.
Well, you know he sees him well.
0-2. Remember the home run that Sandoval hit against the Nationals? The walk-off? Beimel gave it up when he was with the Nationals. Oh, and 2. Runs out there for the Giants. In the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Rockies have been on defense a long time the last 2 half innings.
Well, the Giants only had 3 hits after 6 innings.
Yeah,
now they've got 10.
And they'd only swung at 9 pitches through 6 innings.
Yeah, it felt that way.
Well, that has not been the case from the 6th inning on. And he got him.
Stayed low and away the whole at bat.
And Jim Tracy's going to go to the bullpen. Jim Tracy pointed down for the right-hander, and there's 2 of them down there.
Well, they add Houston Street. I think he wants to bring in Daly.
So when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. Last night.
Now those are good numbers. 45 base runners in 38 innings with almost a strikeout an inning. Sinker slider. That's his bread and butter.
Ryan Garco takes a pitch high. Now Garco at the plate with runners at 2nd and 3rd in the 6th inning. And he bounced out the 3rd. And then in the 7th, after the Giants had scored the 4 runs, had runners at 1st and 2nd, and he struck out. And that's what you want to see Ryan Garco do. Let her fly.
Well, he had the 1-0 count leverage to do that. Daly's got a little bit different look when he comes set. He's so closed up that he'll actually show the numbers on his back to the hitter. That is a closed up stance out of the stretch.
There's a strike. It's 1-2. high, 2-2. Velez at third. Renteria at second. Wynn at first. And this 2-2 pitch is coming up to Ryan Garco. Outside, full count.
That's a great 2-2 pitch right there. And how do you take that pitch with the strike zone we've seen called today by Fairchild, the plate umpire? I don't know. That is so close.
I don't either. Runners will go. We may throw that one again. Here we go. Popped him up. Helton. And Helton at the last second makes the catch to end the inning. Giants add 3, 9-5. Here's the ninth. Todd Helton and Troy Tulowitzki. No balls and 1 strike.
Well, the Rockies in a take mode here. At the 8th game that Ryan Wilson has been in this year. 2.93 ERA. Good numbers.
A little low to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Ryan Rollinger is now at third. Sandoval out. 2 balls and 1 strike. The Rockies will not stop making you work if you're out on the mound.
No, they will not. Their approach never changes, and they are meticulous up and down that lineup in that philosophy.
2-2.
They bring you into the strike zone by their patience.
Got him.
Right down the throat, and that is a hat trick for Spielborgs. And he's going to think about this one. Fastball right through the strike zone.
Here's Helton. Helton had a hit against Wilson in the 9th inning last night.
His head snapped back in disagreement with Fairchild's call, that first pitch strike. Boy, a two-seam fastball, I think, just sailed away from Todd Helton. I think that's a pitch he is going to start using more and more.
Helton breaks his bat. Uribe out. 2 down.
That's great location. Think back on the 0-1 pitch when he threw it off the plate away. It really established the outside location in the eye of Helton. And then on the 1-1 pitch, he comes right back in on his hands, cuts the fastball, and that's just good use of two different grips on one pitch. The fastball. This ball cut into him, and it just chewed him up. Blows his bat up and an easy pop-up. It also helps to have 99-mile-an-hour fastball behind it. Velocity-wise, that's tough to beat.
Here's Tulowitzki.
Giants 1 out away from the sweep.
No balls and 1 strike.
I think Wilson's pumped up.
He is.
3 digits.
This is the most pumped up he's ever been in a non-save situation. Over 42,000 on their feet. Out of play, 0-2. The 1-2.
He threw that as hard as he could. Well, Whiteside's target. He wanted the high fastball out of the strike zone up the elevator.
One and two, all standing. Popped him up. Edgar Renteria will do the dance. It's a tough one, and it falls. You knew it was going to be tough. It's been tough for everybody today.
Well, we were watching Juan Uribe come in, and he came in on the ball. Uribe went back on the ball. And that's what they're up against right now. This is as much wind as we've seen ever on a day game. And here's the pop-up dance. No chance.
And, Mike, it's one of those wins where you can't really look at the flags and judge it. I mean, the flags look relatively normal, the normal type wind you would see here, but it is doing something. Here's Brad Hopp. Outside corner strike to Hopp. It is very unusual to see major league players struggle with pop-ups. And both sides have struggled with them. And it gives you an idea the conditions are nasty. Out of play, 1 and 2. Tulowitzki gets a hit, giving him a 4-hit day. And it's 1 and 2 to Brad Hopp. Two and two.
Tried the elevator fastball. A little too high.
3-2. So if Brian Wilson can do it, he'd like to throw this one very hard right down the middle of the plate.
Throw whatever you can to get across the strike zone.
And the walk.
Well, I mean, the first 6 games have been drama all the way through the 27th. I don't know why this one would change. And remember this, the Giants and the Rockies going to meet 3 more times. September 14th, 15th, and 16th here in San Francisco. So this rivalry has got more to it, a few more chapters in the book.
Stewart has 3 hits. One ball and no strikes.
And there are some scoremen going along right now in the stands here. And very quickly, Eli Whiteside, Dave Righetti going to come out. And I think what Righetti's going to tell him is just throw at a speed that you can command. Don't overthrow, because right now you're missing your spots. Right from this time forward, location more important than velocity.
Well, you still got the tying run in the on-deck circle, so you can afford to do that. Nice and easy at 98.
It's nice when your kid at in speed is 98 miles an hour. Stewart's had a good day.
One and two. Now, fans are back up on their feet again. Got him, and the Giants have swept the Colorado Rockies, and they are now tied with these Rockies in the National League wild card race. And on this homestand, folks, when everybody said they were dead, they go